2,500 beneficiaries of the Elimu Scholarships representing the Kakuma refugee camp attended the 15th Annual Education and Leadership Congress held in Kakuma. The Kakuma Congress took place at the Big Heart Foundation Girls' School for male scholars, while the female scholars attended the event at the nearby Lifeworks Tumaini Girls' School. During the Congress, Dr. James Mwangi, Executive Chairman of Equity Group Foundation, addressed the scholars, urging them to prioritize their education over immediate gratification. He emphasized the long-term benefits of staying focused on their academic goals.
This is a phase in your life that the most important thing you will ever be doing is to be in school, seeking to learn, to educate, to get empowered, and to be inspired to be a leader. What are you doing in those 4 years? Shaping yourself, shaping who you become, and shaping the leader in you. In each of us lies a seed of leadership.
The Congress, themed Educate, Empower, Lead the Triad to Success, underscored how the education scholarships ensure that refugee scholars have the same opportunities as their Kenyan peers.
2 missions today: to encourage you to excel in school, because that is a master key going forward. The only thing that can change to ensure your future is not a continuation of the past, is access to education. Education is the greatest equalizer, giving opportunities irrespective of circumstances, and that is why it's very transformative. The second one is to encourage you that the education is not enough. You will not be trusted because you are educated. You'll be trusted because people believe in the values that you exhibit, the values that you live that shapes the character. It's your character, it's your personality that people will trust.
Dr. Mwangi reminded the scholars that the success they achieve in life is directly proportional to the sacrifices they make. He stressed the importance of avoiding distractions and staying committed to their studies.
You must pay the price. A D will not go to a university. So we all must get big, strong B's. Then we get to university, get strong A's, we go to global universities. That's why I came today to say I want to work with you, because you have a unique opportunity of transforming your lives through education. We can wish you or anything, but it is you who determine who you become.
The managing director and CEO of Equity Group highlighted that each scholar's success is measured individually. Every student will earn their certificate upon passing their exams, recognizing their achievements.
Not everybody who goes to school gets educated and gets empowered. Some get educated but don't get empowered to move to the next stage. This team before you got educated and empowered to move to the next stage. I only inspired them. They read themselves. I didn't study for them. We just empowered them with a scholarship. The rest was theirs. We have done our part. Ministry of Education, UNHCR, the principals, the Director of Education and his team, the Equity team.
Reflecting on his own childhood, Dr. Mwangi shared how being raised by a widowed mother and his exclusion from normal childhood experience parallels the plight of refugees displaced by conflict.
I was left with a mother who was widowed at 38. And I thank God she lived with me until she was 98. But look at me. Do I look like a son of a widow? I look like a son of anybody. Because I ensured my past didn't become a continuation. I used education. I empowered myself.
Wearing traditional Turkana regalia symbolizing a community elder advising young boys, Dr. Mwangi spoke about how education provides equal opportunities for both boys and girls. He encouraged men to be courageous and bold in their leadership roles.
Men, we are supposed to be ambitious. I became the leader of Equity at the age of 28. So if you think you are too young, you are mistaken. Grab leadership early enough so that together we walk in our culture, in our practices, nothing is left behind. Culture is important. It's about identity.
Sateessh Nanduri, head of the UNHCR Kakuma sub-office, praised Equity Group Foundation for its significant contribution to the education of girls and financial inclusion.
Once you educate, you graduate, you come back, and then you contribute to the society through business, entrepreneurship. But that access to financial inclusion services by the Equity Bank here in Kakuma are notable, and they're making also a lot of difference in people's lives. Our sincere appreciations for being the critical cornerstone in development of the education and financial services here in Kakuma. The aspirations that you see, the dreams you have, you want to achieve are possible only through the education. Education opens a lot of opportunities and doors for you and for all of us. Your inspiration has to be Dr. James Mwangi, who has come from a background, who is pioneering it, and I hope one of you will be like that, probably in the near future. And we need to aspire actually to that extent, where the education can take us. There's no limits.
Henry Lubanga, County Director of Education in Turkana County, described Equity's initiative to support talented scholars from disadvantaged backgrounds as a strategic and innovative move.
We want to promise as government that we shall endeavor and continue to reach out to all children in this country that have reached the age of going to school, to get to school, and our hands are very open to all education partners to join us to ensure that all the children in this country access quality education in a very secure and safe environment. And arising from that, government has been introducing Elimu Scholarship and giving Equity Bank to guide the process, and this far we have come.
The journey is not easy. There are many obstacles, many things that will come to you. We cannot emphasize the importance of having good values as you grow. There's nothing good about pride. Please be humble in your beginnings. The other thing, young gentlemen, look at the friends that you're keeping. What are you doing with your friends?
Alumni scholars who have transitioned to universities and colleges volunteered to mentor current scholars. They shared their experiences, including Garang Makech Kuol, a refugee scholar from the Kakuma camp.
Even in that classroom that you are sitting in, chase excellence in the little that you are doing, in that subject that you are struggling with. Chase excellence, and at the end of it all, success shall be chasing you.
Being a scholar here shows us that you have the potential to achieve great things. So when much is given, much is expected. You are given everything, so make use of this opportunity, study hard so that the future can be brighter. And we are in an era that illiteracy is not helping you. If you don't know how to read and write and you have not learned, then you'll get minimal jobs.